What is up, foodies? We are here in Berkeley Springs checking out Panorama Public House. If the views are as good as the food, then I can tell you I'm very excited. Let's go. Panorama Public House is honestly one of the most beautiful locations for a restaurant. You're overlooking the mountains and this is such an incredible view. When you walk inside, you kind of get a rustic, romantic feeling. The menu is really art-inspired, creative comfort food from Appalachia and beyond. You can find some really fun dishes like sweet potato and goat cheese stuffed mushrooms, Daddy D's chili, all the way to your burgers, homemade pastas and polenta, lump crab mac and cheesy, Mediterranean chicken breast, Drunken Rabbit Stew, and so many other options. The crab cakes were fried perfectly, but inside it was packed full of crab. The remoulade on the side really complemented it, and it had a nice little kick to it that really brought it all together. The buffalo chicken flatbread was also a crowd favorite. This also had a nice little kick to it, but that chicken was cooked beautifully and the onions really complemented it all. The flatbread itself was nice and solid, but it also had a nice little chew to it. All of their pasta here is homemade, so you know we had to get that Tagliatelle. I got it with the Alfredo and some mushrooms, and wow, the earthiness of the mushrooms really shone through, but that sauce was coated very beautifully on that pasta. One of the things that I've noticed is they do not hold back on seasonings and flavors here, because this lump crab mac and cheese was a Maryland dream. The Old Bay was coated throughout, and honestly just a really good mac and cheese. And I know you want some of this crab mac and cheese. Chef Bruce may become my best friend because this Mediterranean chicken breast was so good. The chicken was cooked really great, and the apricots and pistachios were such a nice complement to this. I've never really had a dish like this, and it worked really well. The Drunken Rabbit Stew is definitely the most out there dish here, but honestly, it's so comforting and it just fills your belly up. And this sourdough is made here from scratch. These hoisin glazed carrots are sweet and spicy, and honestly, some of the most unique vegetables I've ever had. If you have never had anything like this, you have to come try these. The Three Sisters side were roasted sweet potato, beets, and sweet corn. Honestly, just a really good bite. Now for something that I've never had, a rumble de thump, and I don't even know if I said this right, but this is a Scottish peasant potato casserole with onion, cabbage, and extra sharp white cheddar. I feel like I was eating in the 1430s, but honestly, this was a really solid bite. I also love how it was served. This pumpkin cheesecake was honestly some of the best dessert I've ever had. I'm a huge fan of pumpkin pie, and this in a cheesecake format was so delicious. I'm another huge fan of s'mores, and this s'mores mousse was such an unreal dessert. The char on top of the marshmallows mixed with those graham crackers and that chocolate mousse was the perfect bite. I could eat this dessert every single day of my life and I would die a happy man. If you are in Berkeley Springs, you have to come here and experience this food. They are doing such a unique thing. Everything works so well. This is definitely going into my top list for sure.